Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in the province. Ladies and gentlemen, during the peaks of the Lunar New Year's of the rabbits and in the first months of 2023, members of the Steering Committee Against Smuggling, Commercial Route and Counterfeiting in TayNinhTV province have seriously implemented the contest associated with expertise and agile tasks, contributing to stabilizing the domestic markets and border areas.
In January 2023, the Federal Forces detected and arrested 122 cases, with 128 subjects violated exhibits worth over 190 million Vietnam dong. The Federal Force has issued a decision to prosecute 16 cases and 31 subjects of trading and transporting banned goods. Issue decisions to handle administrative violations in 117 cases, with a total amount of over 9.7 billion Vietnam dong. During the month, members of the Provincial Steering Committee re-89 also made business establishments sign commitment not to trade in smuggled goods, to produce, store, or trade in banned, counterfeit, or goods infringing intellectual property rights, goods that do not meet quality standards and ensure food safety. In the coming time, many key projects will be continued by the members of the Steering Committee in order to strengthen the fight against smuggling, trade fraud, counterfeiting, and goods illegal transported over the border.
In the morning of February 14, TayNinhTV radio and television station have a conference to deploy public service orders in the fields of journalism and communications in 2023 to share and discuss the coordinations in propagating policies on its infrastructures and localities in the province.
Speaking at the conference, Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, director of TayNinhTV radio and television station, emphasized that in the current period, propaganda is identified as the most important task. One of the decisive factors for success has a very important and special position. This is a common task of all levels, branches, localities, and the whole political system. In the past time, not only carrying out a side political task, TayNinhTV radio and television station also focus on supporting departments and agencies in communicating about legal policies and public services to the people inside and outside the province. At the same time, support localities in promoting tourism, specialty products, strengths of each district, town, and city to attract investment for localities. In order to improve the quality of communication work, it is constantly innovating, improving quality and operational efficiency. Therefore, in order to carry out the work of disseminating and communicating policies of localities to receive proper attention and improve quality, TayNinhTV radio and television station also suggested departments, branches, and localities to share closely coordinate with it in deploying and ordering media contents according to specific strengths and tasks, especially developing a plan to propagate the contents, in which the budget for communication is added to carry out propaganda contract procedures with the radio station. With human resources equipped with existing technical infrastructure, TayNinhTV radio and television station is committed to meeting the requirements of in-depth and specialized propaganda, specific policies and plans of each unit with a cost-appropriate fees. Speaking at the conference, representatives of leaders of the Department of Finance and the Department of Information and Communication said they would support departments, branches, localities, and TayNinhTV radio and television station in handling difficulties and obstacles with funding, budget, and regulations on communication so that the coordination and ordering work between units ensure compliance with the policies and regulations issued by the state.
The audience in the past time, TayNinhTV City People's Committee had directed agency units and locality to focus on implementing solutions to effectively implement the process of developing the applications of data on populations, identity, and electronic authentications for national digital transformations in the 2022-2025 period, Vision to 2030, refers to as Project 06 of the Rights Minister.
In 2022 alone, TayNinhTV has established 11 community digital technology groups to propagate, guide, and directly support people, businesses, and business households to access and use digital services and online public service. In addition, social political organizations of the city work and communes actively propagate and mobilize people to register for online public services, register for citizen identification with chip, electronic identification account in many rich and diverse forms. As a result, the rate of registration and use of online public services is increasing day by day. In addition, the city police also mobilized the maximum force and drastically implemented the peak issuance of citizen identification with chip and electronic identification accounts for people. Up to now, the number of people who have received citizen identification cards with chip is more than 117,000 citizens, reaching 91%. Granting electronic identity accounts for more than 15,000 cases, reaching the rate of 12%. Clean, updated, and supplemented more than 28,000 information on COVID-19 vaccination, reaching 100%. In the morning of February 14 in Bến Cầu district, the immigration department and police held a training course for the first time to guide and propagate the issuance of level 4 domestic ordinary passports without electronic chips. The training course was organized for police commanders of communes, town and professional teams of Bến Cầu district police. At the training course, staff of the immigration department guided how to perform the first steps of issuing a new passport and changing an ordinary passport with an electronic chip. Then on the National Public Service Portal, the service portal of Ministry of Public Security. After the training session, the police of communes and towns will return to their localities to propagate and deploy for people to know and do it at home without having to go to the immigration department to submit documents. On February 14, the Young Photographers Club of TayNinhTV Literature and Art Association held a photo contest and awarded the Spring of Love Photography Contest in 2023. After launching the photography contest Spring of Love in 2023, received 95 works by 17 young photographers in the province. The interest for the contest have the content of rising the beauty of TayNinhTV homeland in spring, festival imbued with the cultural identity of TayNinhTV and people in the spring of the year of the rabbit in 2023. Through voting by the jury, the first prize of this year's contest was awarded to photographer Lê Tấn Phát with the work Spring River. The second prize belonged to the work Golden Tree Dance at Vân Sơn Peak Baden Mountain Spring Festival by Nguyễn Hải Triều. The third prize went to the work Spring Bird Wings by young photographer Nguyễn Hoàng Vũ, a student in Bến Cầu district. My work was taken at night using a flight cam at an altitude of about 70 meters, capturing the bustling sense of the spring flower market, the strong vitality of TayNinhTV in spring. Through the works of the 2023 Spring of Love Photography Contest, I noted that TayNinhTV Young Photographers Club members are clinching close to the topic, reflecting the excitement of TayNinhTV land and people in spring, and many unique cultural features of Vietnamese state, such as cooking square glutinous rice cake, celebrating glutinous rice cake, tourist sightseeing in the spring, etc.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first festival Rias of vegetarian cooking in TayNinhTV province is taking place from February 17 to 19, 2023 at the Provincial Gymnastics and Sport Arena. Currently on preparations for the festival have come to final stage, on ready for this colorful festival.
At the Provincial Gymnastics and Sports Arena on this day, relevant departments have been active in setting up stages, posts, etc. to prepare for the vegetarian food festival event. The preparations for this festival have basically reached about 80% of the overall work. In addition, the propaganda work has also been actively implemented. Within 1 month, propaganda on social networking sites and business. The preparations for the opening and closing ceremonies, as well as the nightly and daily programs, have been basically completed. Many other important contents are also being urgently completed, ensuring the festival is the great success. In particular, the police force has a plan to ensure traffic safety as well as festival order and security. Meanwhile, the health sector has also improved documents on regulations to ensure food safety and hygiene during the festival. In this first time, the festival, The Art of Making Vegetarian Dishes in TayNinhTV Province, will be held with many unique and impressive activities. In particular, the highlight is the announcement of the act of making vegetarian dishes in TayNinhTV Province, which is included in the list of National Intangible Cultural Heritage under the decision of the Minister of Culture, Sports and Tourism. A representative of the Festival Organization Committee said that 52 localities, units and businesses inside and outside the province have registered to participate. The festival has a scale of 70 stalls arranged into separate spaces, including display of 188 vegetarian dishes, combined with art performances, displaying fruits and vegetables, a space to introduce how to prepare vegetarian dishes, and a space for visitors to experience and enjoy unique vegetarian dishes of TayNinhTV Province. It is really exciting to be able to contribute to this festival, so Inland prepares personnel as well as the time to rush to prepare for the festival. Equipment, then good products. I design the images accordingly. Tables and chairs are display products, as well as the dishes made from Selengas nets are suitable for the vegetarian festival. The first festival, The Art of Making Vegetarian Dishes in TayNinhTV Province, will be held in 2023, directed by the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province. The event is oriented to become a prominent highlight, promoting the introduction and promotion of the image of the province to domestic and international tourists, contributing to promoting investment attraction and socio-economic development in general, and the province culture and tourism in particular.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.